Okay, so I see 2 cats, some flies, nice studio, I guess. William, is that your girlfriend? Look at the fur, seems like a rare breed. Good choice, William. Elizabeth, do you understand what I said? Wait, is that blood on you? Let me check your injury. Weird, I can't see any wound. Oh, so it's gotta be something there. Oh, what? It's Mrs. Perry. Who could have done such a thing? It seems like she has been dead for quite some time. I need to call the police immediately. Hello, I'm calling from the Sofa Apartments. There's a body laying among trash in the alley. Please send someone quickly. Okay. Yes, thank you. There must still be some evidence here, as not many people have come by this way. I'd better look around before the police arrive. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. Who could have done that? You have entered a crime scene. Carefully investigate every detail, as it could be a clue to solving the case. Switch the investigation view to find more traces at the scene. When you find all the traces, they will combine into important clues to help you finish the final resulting. Okay, hold to investigate. What is this? Gosh, Rob, what? What did he say? Dislocation of the joint. Scratches on the heel. I think we're good here. Wait, can I just read this thing? Okay, scratches on the heel formed by rigor mortis. Dislocation of the wrist with signs of fracture, probably caused by falling down or a strong collision after death. Ooh, my thing is vibrating. If you can, I think you can hear that. Strangely shaped wound. Oh, this is so satisfying. The wound. Liver mortis in the arm. I'll just read it later on. Let's read right here. Okay, gash probably formed when hit by something blunt. A strangely shaped wound. Skin on the neck exhibits nickelology. Left hand middle finger displays a ring mark. This is dislocation of the wrist with signs of fracture, probably because by falling down or a strong collision after death. Oh, I see. Okay. Scratches on heel formed by rigor mortis. This is liver mortis on the leg. Disappears when pressure is applied. Liver mortis on the arm disappears when pressure is applied. Liver mortis on the face disappears when pressure is applied. So combine all of this. There's a strange wound caused by impact with something blunt, most likely the cause of death. Combine this information. Liver mortis indicates the time of death is probably more than 24 hours. Combine traces of jewelry worn on the neck and the left finger. Signs of rigor mortis are different from other areas, so the theft probably happened 45 hours after death. Oh. So how do I X to switch to investigation? Okay, so is that it? Is that no, wait, am I supposed to do something? If I notice, it will combine into clues to help you finish the final reasoning. Okay. Some traces go all the way from the body to the spot under the dumpster. I need to move it to find out more. How do I move it? Okay, moonwalk. Sure, why not? Clear traces of dragging on the ground, surrounded by footmarks. Judging from the footmarks, the person was thin in structure. Where's the footmark? Oh, this is the footmark? Okay, cool. Close. Traces of dragging on the ground. There are clear indications of dragging along the ground. The corpse and also footprints that proves the corpse was moved. The traces on the ground go in this direction. I should follow it. The dragging starts from here with more traces nearby, and they seem to belong to the same person. Magic footprints are located all around the area. It looks like this person hesitated for a long time here. I see. The traces lead all the way to this dumpster. Hey there, little fatty. Time to wake up. He's sleeping soundly. Maybe I can find something to distract him. How about my cat? Cat's favorite food. Smells weird. I guess I can get this too. To this fat cat. So you just wake up from the sleep and just go and start eating. There is a new dent on the dumpster's steel lid. Probably the result of a heavy object falling from above. Oh no. Dent in the dumpster lid. There's a fresh dent on the lid of the dumpster, likely the result of a heavy object falling. Okay. Could this dent have been made by, yes, the drop thing falling down? So where do I go now? The truck is blocking the way. Can I go above? Every clue you find in this case is just like a gear in the watch. Once you have found every clue and correctly combined them, you will discover the truth. When you have collected enough clues, attempt deduction here. Only when all clues are placed in the correct spots can you make a deduction. Okay. Here and oh god, thank you. Oh, this took me a lot of time. It was painful. At about 9 p.m. yesterday, Mrs. Perry fell straight onto the dumpster from above. Then not a lot of thief appeared and the skull on the corpse cuts. He or she hesitated but decided to steal from the body in the end. After that, the corpse was dragged from bed to the trash pile and covered with garbage bags. However, the traces and marks were not cleared up. Judging from the time of death and time of the theft, as well as the thief's behavior at the crime scene, the thief is unlikely to be the murderer. That person was possibly attracted by the sound of the fall. The thief committed an impulsive robbery when he or she saw the valuables on the deceased. The deceased fell down from her own apartment. If I carry out an investigation of the 4 apartments, I may find out how Mrs. Perry was killed. Sure, now the police come. After 30 minutes of investigation, they're finally here. Yes, thank you. Right now, I didn't think the inspector himself would show up at a crime scene investigation. I never would have guessed it was you who reported the crime. It's been a while. Well, as you're already here, have you figured out who committed the murder? Inspector, I have completed the crime scene's setup and control. We are waiting your instructions. Carl, come over here. I'd like you to meet the famous Rex. He was once a member of the force too. I've heard that name before. You were some kind of hero. I know you have some glorious achievements, but those are in the past already. Carl, It's okay, Roy. Pay no attention, Rex. Let's talk about what you have found. Here's what I believe happened. So I think what we should do next is investigate the Sophora apartments where Mrs. Perry lived. Sorry if this offends you, but I think your reasoning is based on unreliable assumptions. I believe the thing to do is follow the actual clues, like the stolen jewelry. I'm not interested in your big-time detective nonsense. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to the crime scene. Carl, this temper is giving me a headache. Rex, will you come with me? The female police officer is collecting information from the citizens living close by. Hey, Elizabeth, why are you here? What is that on your body? Have you been bullied by the street cats? Poor Elizabeth. This child knows the white cat. Maybe she can tell us something. Hey, little friend, what's your name? Hello, sir, my name is Alice. Do you know this cat? Of course, I know her. She's the prettiest of all the cats, and Mrs. Perry adores her. Do you know which apartment Mrs. Perry lives in? I need to visit her. Yes, I do. She lives in 303 and I live right upstairs. We finished our investigation here. Leave the rest to Carl. Let's check out the victim's home. Are you ready to go upstairs? Yeah, go upstairs. Why not? Let's go. So 4 apartments, 1F, Thursday afternoon.